Welcome to Pure Phuckery, the podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Monique Ross. In today's episode, I'm joined by two special co-hosts. I got my cousin here. This is my cousin, Lil Tony. Introduce yourself. Say what's up.
Big Tony. Nah, it ain't Lil Tony. No
Big Tony. My bad, cuz. Big Tony. Big Tony. This my fam. my mama, sister, son. So we first cousins.
Yeah.
First cousins. And then y'all know my ex-husband, D. Welcome back to Pure Phuckery, the podcast.
Well, thanks for having me, Fucker Nation. Welcome back.
Wow. So he's just decided to go with that. And I got a few messages, comments, people saying we should totally call you guys the fuckers. I disagree, but you know, if that's what y'all want to be called, I'm with the shit. So welcome to Pure Phuckery, the podcast.
Welcome, fuckers.
Welcome, fuckers.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuckers.
Whatever.
Roll with them fuckers.
Alright, so I got a call from my cousin this morning. He said, Mo, I got a topic I want to discuss. So he ran it down and I said, when we go record it, because you got to be, you know, in on this. If you want to, you giving me topics, come on, let's discuss it. You're clearly passionate about it. So he's like, that's what's up. He pulled up. So here we are doing this podcast episode. And we're going to talk about men, insecurities, and the expectations that we as women put on men in our relationships.
Which is heavy.
So it's a heavy topic.
Most definitely.
We gonna try to get through it. Cuzzo had he had a huge, or I won't say a huge, but he had a nice little perspective on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and let him kick off the conversation. And as he talks, we're gonna engage him, and we'll see what comes from this conversation. Hopefully we can help somebody out there in their relationship, help a man out there with his insecurities, or just shed some light. Shed some light on it. Or
no, we don't want nobody to get divorced.
We're not promoting divorce.
Yeah.
Like we're divorced,
this, bro.
but we're not supporting that. We're not
no filter, bro.
Hey man, say what you want to say here on Pure Phuckery. Anything goes. So go ahead and kick off the conversation, cause
Alright, so my thing is, we chop it up. A lot of guys, you know, we go to the barbershop, we chop it up, we talk about certain things, but we really don't express it to the point where, you know, everybody is comfortable being able to just speak on it. So I got a few things that I think men really have insecurities about. One of them, I think number one for me, is money. What would y'all say about that?
I mean, elaborate on that a little bit.
I mean, as far as money, like, I think when it comes to money and women, I think they go together.
Have enough.
I think they go together, though. I mean, I think you are more attractive based on how much money you have.
Oh yeah, that's a definite. Because
you agree with that?
Oh, hands down.
Mo?
I'll agree with it to a certain extent, and I can't speak for all women because I'm only one woman, but I am every woman.
Yeah.
So I can only speak from my perspective, and I've never fucked with a person based off of what they have or what they can provide for me. I've always been a go-getter, get it on my own. You know, I bring a lot to the table. So when I look at a man, I'm not looking at his bank account per se. Yes, it's great if he comes with his own everything.
Right.
That would be awesome to get a guy who's, you know, who comes equipped with a nice bank account, who can, you know, provide for me on the level in which I feel as if I deserve. But in the same breath, you know, I'm high maintenance, but I maintain myself.
But I mean, all that you said, the key word in that was provide. So
I mean, we always want to provide. As a man, if you want to,
that's an insecurity though, because my thing is this: like, majority of the time, let's be honest, and we can talk about like celebrities and stuff like that too. Majority of the time, if you see a celebrity, right, and he has money, he might have the most beautiful woman.
That's true.
And he might not look like shit. Let's be honest.
Right.
That's facts.
He might not look like shit, but he might have one of the baddest, you know, that you've seen because he has money. Right?
Yeah. I'll agree with that.
I think that, and I think that's important for women too. I think that you're more attractive based on how much money you have. And that's why it's insecurity for men.
You think that's the flip side for us, though? Do we look at a woman
No.
based on... Right. We ain't even tripping off that.
The only thing we look at is appearance.
Yeah, that's the first thing that brings us in.
That's it. If you look good,
It's not
if you
what
look
keeps
nice,
us though.
I mean,
It's
it
what
gets
definitely
old.
brings us in.
It gets old, bro.
It definitely gets old.
Yeah.
You know?
But that's what definitely brings us in.
I'll agree.
A wise man said, "For every beautiful woman, there's always somebody tired of dealing with them."
That's true. That's a fact.
You know,
because they overrun.
you gotta have that
high
chemistry.
maintenance.
You gotta have that chemistry, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree with that.
I
I'll definitely agree with that. Yeah,
Mhm.
completely. But again, in the same breath, I know plenty of women that love a man not for what he has. They just straight up love that man. I've loved people I love everybody not based off of what they have or what they can do for me.
Mhm.
Because, that's just the way to be. That's just the way my heart is set up. But again, if I encounter a man that comes with XYZ, great. But if I encounter a man that doesn't, I've dealt with men who didn't have it and was ready and willing to build with them because of the potential. But that potential, that shit has gotten me in a couple of situations that I shouldn't have been in because I saw the potential in somebody. But the problem with that potential is you can see that shit all day, but
Right.
if they not seeing the potential in themselves and they don't have that drive and determination within themselves, they're not going to go out here and they're not going to get it, and hence you end up disappointed. I end up disappointed, fucking with a motherfucker based off of their potential. But
So my thing is, what's the attraction in? Like, because first off, when you meet somebody, you're going off of physical appearance,
Right.
Right.
right,
So you're not gonna talk to nobody that's busted. You're not gonna talk to nobody that's dusty.
I've
Oh,
talked to
some
some
women like the
suspicious
bill.
characters.
No,
some
bro,
suspicious
I-
characters.
Some
What?
women do like the bill.
So let's say you out. I mean, most of the time you meet somebody, you out, right?
Right.
You out. You doing your thing. Let's say when we at the club, right? You out. Somebody walk up on you, dusty as hell, shoes dirty, don't smell good. That's not attractive.
You gotta
Be
question-
honest, that's not
you gotta
attractive.
question what club
You
you
go-
in too.
Don't
right?
walk up on me,
I'm just
sir.
saying.
Please
I'm just
don't
saying,
walk
though.
up on me, dirty
I'm
and
just
dusty.
saying, because that's an attraction. But in order for you to look right, you gotta have some type of money in order to keep yourself up,
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
right?
Yeah, I agree with that.
So-
I agree with that.
You gotta have money in order to, I guess, be attractive. Somewhat.
I see where you
Hey,
going.
money makes a man attractive.
Absolutely.
This
That's what
is
I'm
for
saying.
men.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
That's what I'm saying.
I agree. Money's gonna make the man 10 times more attractive because there are like celebrities that are bum fucking unattractive.
Out of
but-
there.
Yeah, physical. We're talking about physical appearance. We're not
Right.
talking about what's
What's
within.
in the inside?
Right.
And
Physical appearance.
Physical appearance, yeah. There are some celebrities that got the most beautiful wives, like you said. People with the most beautiful wives because they got it. Not even celebrities. I'm talking your local dope dealer. Yeah, they pulling
Absolutely.
the baddest bitches because they got money. And
Right.
the
And
power
what it
of the
brings.
PUSSY.
Absolutely.
So hey, such is life. That's the world that we live in. But
Mhm.
I'm not that girl.
I feel you.
I'm not that girl.
Mo,
Like,
I feel you on that, but I'm
I'm not
do.
your average girl though.
But we being honest around here, D. We
Yeah.
being honest.
Yeah, hey.
So
We posted.
that's my thing. Mo, it matters.
Oh, shit. It does. It
It
absolutely
matters.
matters.
Come on now, it matters.
It matters.
But
Okay.
all right, on the flip side of that, I'm playing devil's advocate here.
Mhm.
Women do like to build. They'll sit around for a little bit, like she said, with somebody who ain't got no fucking potential, or who's got what they feel like is potential, but they don't really see the potential.
Yeah.
That's just because fucking they dickmatize. And
Absolutely.
they fucking,
Absolutely.
and they know this motherfucker gonna play video games all fucking day
Mhm.
and sit on her couch. But
Yeah.
they keep
I
saying
ain't
you
never
got
had
potential.
no
But I think
guy
that's-
sitting
but
up
that's a-
playing video games on me all day.
But that's about being in
It's
control.
not about
though.
you.
It's about being in control.
We just talking
I know.
about.
I feel.
It does come down to control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like if you know you can manipulate the situation and you can control the person, then that's probably something that a lot of women who quote unquote have it going on choose too. You
Yeah.
know, like what I think most of the time men choose women that have less or something that a person that you can build up. You know what I'm saying? A woman that you can build up, right?
Oh, I agree.
Women choose based on potential and who they can manipulate. That's what I think.
That's true.
Now I ain't trying to
manipulate nobody.
We ain't trying to woman bash. I'm just talking.
Hey, you have the floor, cuz you have the floor.
Bullshit.
No, I get it. But again, you have to. That's some women. Not every woman is going to be the same, and not every man is going to be the same. And once you grasp that, you take that into your next relationship or your next situation, and you understand. I tell guys all the time, like, hey, I didn't do it, so I'm going to go on and bow out now because I see you still dealing with some shit that's lingering from some shit before me. Right. So I bow out gracefully because I didn't do it. Right. And once we understand that as human beings, as woman and man, stop carrying that baggage into the next situation, then you'll understand that not every person is going to be the same. And I'm gonna shut the fuck up now because I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point. My bad.
You said everybody's not the same.
Yeah, everybody's not the same. And I don't believe in carrying baggage to the next relationship either.
Right.
Once the book is closed, the book is closed. Then you go on to the next thing.
Right. So okay, I have another insecurity I think men have.
Okay.
And this one gets a little deep too. Sexual performance. I think that's an insecurity in men. I think your size, because it ain't like we you know what I mean? We don't know. We can only go off what y'all tell us. You know what I'm saying? So I think sex is an insecurity that a lot of men have when it comes to what they think their woman likes also. What you think about that?
I mean, if you gonna be in a committed relationship with somebody, clear y'all have already gone there 90% of the time, 99% of the time, everybody's fucking. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? If y'all, before y'all even get to the point where y'all committed, you know what you work, you know what he working with, you know what she got going on, right? So you go into that relationship, you already in that relationship, you knew what it was when you got into it. So that expectation shouldn't even be on the table, in my opinion. As far as the time goes, and I guess performance per se. Yeah, therein lies an issue, but it's going to come on both ends because you have to think about, like, as far as men get older and their performance isn't as grand as it was in their 20s, 30s,
Because at a certain point, we just don't give a fuck, just to be totally honest.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, it's selfish.
That's not selfish.
It's selfish, but I think that we're held to a more higher standard when it comes to performing in sex than women are.
I can't speak on this because I'm like,
women are he got a point because women don't really give a fuck.
I care. I care so much, and I put 110% in every performance.
I think.
What do you get for your birthday? Same wrapped up pussy that you got fucking the night before.
Yes, that you had probably the last 5
and they think that shit is golden.
Yeah,
they want you to put all this fucking effort into a gift for them.
What do you guys want? What do you want?
But
Tommy, you're married.
Yeah, I am married. 13 years.
13 years.
Congratulations on that.
Congratulations on that. That's dope. I'm proud of y'all. Mad love to the Franklins.
Mad love
to the Franklins. Yeah, shout out to Chris. You supposed to be here. For real. Like, I told him to tell you to come because we didn't want you to... 2 dicks, 1
vagina. That's what this show's
There's a lot of testosterone in the room right now, Chris.
We really speaking from a male's perspective.
Yeah, I feel you.
Especially like with this, and what I was saying with the whole sex thing, like, y'all want for us to be able to put it down every time. You know what I'm saying? Every time we gotta perform. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what performance are you all giving? You're not really giving a performance for real. It's more like you're receiving. Y'all receive.
I can only speak for myself. Again, I'm a giver. When it's going down, I'm just not receiving. I put on a performance. It's called the Full Monique Experience. Hit me up if you'd like to try it. I'm kidding.
That's too much information too.
But anyhow.
Jesus Christ. D, what's she talking about?
I don't know what the fuck she's talking
I
about.
can't
actually.
speak for all women, but I'm just saying for myself. I was just having this conversation earlier with the homeboy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't just lay there. He told me how women just lay there. She clearly doesn't want to be there. I was like, he said they've been drunk. I'm like, bro, maybe you should be fucking them if they're drunk or they conscious. But
my thing is, I think it's based on how much mentally you are attracted to that person.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I don't even think majority of the time, because let's be honest, it's been times in past experiences where a person probably didn't bring it how you thought.
Yeah,
but
they
mentally
weren't there.
you were there. You know what I'm saying? So it felt 100 times better than it would, if you mentally wasn't connected with that person.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? I think when it comes to the sex thing, it's more about the mental connection than it is the physical connection.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, definitely.
But it's more like we have to perform. I'm just speaking from a man perspective, Mo. I heard you,
but
and these are things that men talk about, or insecurities that we have, because you don't want to feel as though like you ain't handle your business.
Hey, you gotta tell your partner, like, hey,
step it up.
Step up your game. Like, you shouldn't have to, but you have to. Sometimes that's where communication comes into play. Let them know what you liking and what you disliking. You've been in marriage for 13 years. You just said, you know what I'm saying? I wish Chris was here, but you know what I'm saying? You have to talk to him.
But it's only so much you can do, though, Mo. It's only so much. You've been with somebody for so long. Let's say even if you did it 100 times with a person, that's a nice amount of time.
Spice it up.
But how do you spice it? Like, what can you do? I mean, it's only so many positions you can.
Role play, do it different places, be spontaneous, join the Mile High Club. Fuck her in the restaurant bathroom.
Well, people gotta be willing to do shit like that.
Hey.
You know what I mean? People gotta be willing to do shit like that.
Hey.
You know what I mean? Okay. All right. I got another one. And this is something that personally for me was a huge insecurity for me. Hair loss.
Hair loss.
Yeah. Like, I think that's big for men too, because
still got my hairline.
You lucky, bro. my hair, now don't get it twisted. I can grow my hair. You know what I'm saying? It's just my corners. You know what I'm talking about? But for me,
all them hats, man.
Yeah, I guess so, bro. But for me, like, insecurity for me was not having hair. Like, when I grew up,
you handsome as fuck.
But hold on, when I was growing up, like, I had 360s. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know,
that's what I prided myself on.
Yeah.
I prided myself on my hair. You know what I mean? So, like, when I started to realize, like, my corners wasn't as thick as they used to be, and like, my hair was starting to grow back, that was something that, like, a lot of people probably didn't know affected me.
No,
but
I
it
didn't
affected
know that,
me.
actually.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I'm gonna be bald. I don't know what I'm gonna look like bald, because some people got fucked up heads too.
You want to hug it out? You okay?
You need a hug, cuz
you give me a hug, Mom.
Give my cousin a hug.
I'm good though. I'm good now. I'm good now.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Your beard game on point.
Beard game on point.
But what if I couldn't grow a beard? What if I had a tiki bar?
Like me, I can't grow a beard. I told you the other day.
What if I was bald without a beard? I'd be out of there, bro.
I told you I had that Avery Johnson going.
Had that Avery Johnson, you hear me?
The young Avery Johnson, man.
Right. But yeah, I think that's something that a lot of men and women don't understand that either too. Like with hair loss, you see guys with the follicles and all that shit too. I think that's something that
I would never guess that, man. Yeah, women get hair loss too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Alopecia.
They don't like when they
Do
get
you
gray
think
on
that's
their
an
pubes,
insecurity for women?
They don't
hair
like when
loss?
they get gray on their pubes.
I mean, we as women.
When they get gray pubic hair, they don't like that shit.
Man, damn, god damn. I
don't want to talk about that.
They don't like that shit.
But hair loss, but it's different for women because we got hair weaves. Like, We can get braided up. We can get extensions. Wigs are all the craze right now. For me, I mean, because you for real, I've seen videos where the fellas can go in and get that 360 back.
That's too much though.
Go for it, because nobody cares.
I can't be out here pump faking. I can't be out here pump faking.
He's gonna wig like in a Tyler Perry movie.
Bro, I mean, I can't do that, dog. I can't do it.
But you ain't even got to, because you so dope. You so dope. Like, this my cousin. But this a handsome ass nigga. Like, that's a handsome ass fella. Damon a handsome nigga. But Tony, that's a handsome ass nigga. Crazy. Like, hey, Chris. Chris know I love her to pieces. Say something weird. I hope you're not gonna say nothing weird. But Chris know I love her to pieces. But I'm gonna tell y'all a story about my cousin. I'm finna stroke his ego real quick. I don't think I've ever even told him this shit.
What you about to tell me?
But
on camera.
Cause on job, he deliver, right? And he delivered at this one particular daycare where my kids TT work, right? My kids aunt work. And he go up there and deliver. She just sent me pictures like this when the delivery man comes, these all the teachers. Like, all the teachers in the hallway waiting on him. Like, I straight got a picture somewhere of all the teachers in the hall. Like, they took a picture. And she sent it to me like, this is how all the teachers be on delivery day when you go up there to make your delivery.
You gotta go up there.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta go up there on that hot day, though.
He don't even know this. He don't even know this.
I did not know that.
He don't even know this. But yeah, like, cuz on fire, and he don't even get it. Like, bald and all. Like, bald is that's the thing right now.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, for men, like, if you used to looking a certain way, or, you know, even like having hair, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that affects men that a lot of women probably wouldn't know. They wouldn't think that a person would trip on not having hair, being bald and shit.
I feel you on that, but let that insecurity go.
Yeah, you see, I took my hat off.
It's working for you.
Yeah,
it's working for you. It's working for you. And at the end of the day, for you, I can't speak for all men, but for you, you got a beautiful ass wife, a beautiful ass family, and they love your ass to death. Yeah. So what y'all got that's some dope shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I look to y'all marriage as goals. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be hollering goals. What y'all got is dope, and you know, someday. Right. You know. But let that insecurity go, man.
But hold on.
Got it.
Even on the marriage note, I wanted to say something about that too. A lot of people don't understand, like, with a marriage, it takes work.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everything ain't always gonna be great. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might wake up and argue with a person, and then y'all go somewhere and gotta be around people, and they wouldn't even know y'all was arguing. You know what I'm saying? So, for people that are looking for, you know, relationships and want to be married and stuff like that, just understand that it does take work, and everything ain't gonna be great. You ain't gonna always have good days. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have both, good and bad.
Right.
But if you know you got a quality person that you can deal with that with, then it's worth hacking it out. I just say that.
To piggyback on that is, and another thing is you gotta take divorce out of your marriage. Absolutely. Divorce was always an option for me.
Yeah.
So
this thing,
if you take divorce out of your marriage,
I said the N word
a lot.
You know.
So did you speak that, like, you think you spoke that into existence, or do you think
it was an option for her too? It was always an option for both of us.
It was never an option. Anybody that knew me, any of my homegirls back then when me and D was married, anybody that knew me, it didn't matter what the fuck went down. It didn't matter what we did, what he did, what I did. We was always gonna be, because I just knew he would never leave me and I would never leave him. We had too many years in. Like, this some kid shit. Like, and once we did the shit, I was like, damn, we in this shit.
Right.
But shit happens.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Yeah. But at least the relationship is still good.
Yeah, but it wasn't always like that. Yeah, we said that in the episode that we did together. Like, you know, we went through our rough patch where he was shitty to me, I was shitty to him. And
I was always a nice person, Monique.
fuck out of here, bro.
Whatever.
Bro.
Whatever.
You was king douchebag, and you still had your moments. Like,
Whatever helps
you
sleep
still,
at night, Monique.
I sleep well at night. I sleep great at night. I have no trouble sleeping, bro. You were
Yeah,
king
crazy.
fucking douchebag. But this not what we here for. We not here to talk
here
about
they go, here they
our
go.
shit. We ain't going
This
nowhere.
is what I see, y'all. This is what I see. But they good though.
We
Everything
good.
Everything good.
Hey, this is no. You dab me up. Let
distance.
show the camera that we're dab me the fuck
It ain't
up.
supposed to be dabs. It's
Duh,
supposed to be
that's
hugs.
my bro. That's
social
I can't call him bro because people like you can't call somebody bro that you were like in a relationship with, but that's fam. Like he's my family treats him better than I get treated. He gets invited to the family functions and I don't get invited. Like that's how close me and him are, and he is to my family. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying.
That's
But
my partner.
it's all love though.
We all love
It
each
works
other.
for us. It works for us.
Yeah.
Like I said, it ain't gonna work for everybody, but hey, we do what we gotta do. But anyway, cause
Yeah.
back to you. What else we talking about?
I think let's talk about pressure. Let's talk about the pressure that men have from women also.
The pressure.
Yeah, those are things that that men don't normally talk about either. Like I don't think we're like naturally romantic or spontaneous. I don't think that's us. You know what I'm saying?
that's not.
I think men like
Well,
to be
what do
given
you
direction.
No, not all men do. Cause it's simple. It's simple. You don't.
Mhm.
It don't take a lot, but again, I can only speak for me.
Yeah.
Like, show up with an occasional flower. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gotta be nothing extravagant. Fuck
But
what's
that's
going
another
on TV.
pressure though. That's another pressure that
Stay
you
off
have.
social media. Stay off of TV.
Yeah.
Looking at what fucking rich people are doing.
Right.
Do
Small
what's
shit.
in your range.
Right,
And
right.
that even goes hand. I'm finna double back to money.
Mhm.
Men, stop pursuing women that you're not ready for. Date within your salary range.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Don't go get the baddest bitch that's going to expect you to take her on trips across the country and get flued out every other weekend. Like,
Mhm.
date within your price range. But anyway,
Do you think it's the same for women? Should women date within their price range too?
No,
Or should-
no,
or should
because
women
women
date
date up.
So-
Women
so-
date
so-
up.
so
Rarely
why
do you
should
see
men
a
date
woman
down
that
and
dates
women date
down.
up?
I've dated down. Hell, at this point,
Mm-hmm.
I probably have no choice but to date down because how many men are where I'm at, and I'm not even on no cocky, arrogant shit, but
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah.
But I date down. I've dated up. But these guys that you date up for,
Mm-hmm.
they have a certain expectation that I'm not capable of fulfilling. I could fulfill it because I can do all things.
Right.
But in the same breath, there's always something. But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
let me get off my soapbox.
No, that's
talking
good.
shit.
I mean, we having a conversation. That's
Right.
I'm just trying to get it from a perspective, of a woman. You know what I'm saying? As far as like with the spontaneous things, like does that really matter? Does it really matter? Like, does it do something for
Here's the thing.
you to receive some flowers every so often?
No, it
Like-
don't.
like how much-
It
Yes,
lets
yeah,
me know
but it
that
don't.
you're thinking about me and that you're putting forth some effort. Again, it's just it's some flowers, but
Mhm.
women love flowers. Like, I love flowers.
That's some bullshit. I remember a certain person fucking.
Oh my god.
We was beefing one time. I brought some flowers in. She
It
threw
did
the
change.
fucking vase
It did
at
change.
me.
Oh, man.
Hey, I have anger issues that I'm working through.
She threw the fucking
we were
vase at me.
beefing. I don't even know what we were beefing at. But hey, don't paint this picture that I'm like this violent person. I am not a violent person.
Did you not throw a vase at me?
I don't really recall the situation. A vase may
It was
may
a
or
long,
may not
long, long
have
time
been
ago.
thrown.
It was a long
That was
time
hell,
ago.
you talking
Yeah.
about like lifetimes
15
ago.
years ago.
I've had hella other lives since that vase may or may not have been thrown.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
So
anyway.
anyhow,
Yeah.
as far as being romantic, the
Mhm.
occasional flower,
Yeah.
we want that shit. But in
They
the
don't really
same
give a
breath,
Is it just to show off, or is it because you really want it? Because what I've noticed a lot of times too, especially with social media nowadays, if you do something for a person, me, I don't do. I'm about to start getting on social media. I really don't do social media. You would consider me a lurker. Like I'm a lurker. Like I got a page. I get on and look. Yeah, that's what I am. I'm a lurker. Call me a lurker. You know what I mean? But
see everything you post, but don't like a comment on.
I don't like none of that shit. You know what I mean? Like if I fuck with you, then you will know I like it or not. You know what I'm saying? That's me. I ain't like your shit. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is like when with like gifts and stuff like that, most of the time I think women want that so they can post it and show, hey, I got somebody that cares about me or that loves me and did something for me. That's what I think.
But on that same long lines, if like they at work and you send flowers to work, now you're taking pictures with them. But now if you coming in the house with flowers,
it's something different.
It's like, fuck you.
Hey, I've gotten flowers delivered to work. I've gotten flowers at home.
Right.
I like flowers.
Yeah.
You know that. I put my flowers in the vase and I'll take care of these damn flowers. Like I love plants. I love flowers. Some women, yes, they want it for show to put on social media. And those be the motherfuckers that are the most miserable. Yeah. What Betty Rice say? Maybe, you know, he's sending you flowers and candy is, you know, especially when you're not doing what you're supposed to. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know exactly
when you're not what you're not supposed to be doing.
I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Betty Rice said, like, you know what I'm saying? Just because he's sending you flowers and candy, hey. Yeah. It's just to make him feel better about his guilt trip about the night before.
He's doing some dirty shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? So
I don't want those flowers. I want the baby I love you flowers.
You want the genuine flowers.
The genuine flowers. Yeah. But I don't need all that for show because you can scroll my social media right now. You don't see a flower that's been posted. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Probably way, way back. You know what I'm saying? I've gotten plenty of flowers.
Right.
But it's to each his own. And yes, some women, and the flowers that 90% of the time, the motherfucking flowers that you seeing on social media, the shit ain't genuine.
Absolutely. Somebody else's.
Or shit, somebody else flowers, some shit they done sent to themselves. Right. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. People put on a great show for social media. I'm not that girl. You not go, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna see no flowers. That's how people... Because everybody's fucking competing. Absolutely. Everybody wants to be seen and everybody wants to have one up on the next motherfucker.
Right.
That's why you ain't seen me in no relationship on social media since this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I may have.
I mean, this is fuckery, so
you know what I'm
you
saying?
are a fucker.
Yeah.
I am part of the fuckery show. I am a fucker now,
motherfucker.
But you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you may have seen the back of a head or an arm or some shit, but I'm not out here but it's all about the show. It's all about putting on the theatrics for people, for the likes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't do it for the likes.
Do you think that's an insecurity?
That's a damn right. That's an insecurity.
I think that.
Hell yeah.
Hey, the motherfuckers that I scroll my social media now, and I got like damn near 5,000 friends on Facebook.
Little light stunt.
This is not a stunt.
She's
but I'll have you know, I started off with 842 friends like
little light stunt
2-3 months ago, and I am up to damn near I'm like 4,700 and some of my friends. But I scroll my social media. It's not a stunt.
I see you.
I'm trying. This is outside of my comfort zone, but I'm trying. But my point is, I scroll social media, and like the people that I see constantly posting selfies, like that's a mental illness to me. Even with what I'm doing, trying to go hard, like in my mind I'm going hard with the podcast, and the next person gonna be like, you're really not going hard at all. Like my creative director, she's gonna probably look at this and be like, no, you're not going hard at all, your little sister. Like she's and I'm not, but in my mind I am. But the people that I see constantly posting on social media, I sit up like that has to be a mental illness. Like
it is.
Why?
I think
I don't need to do all that.
It's about just the attention. You know what I'm saying? Like I think a lot of people now, they just want attention. Like me, I ain't never been the type to want attention. You know what I'm saying?
For
like
real?
Whatever I have, or you know what I got going for myself, what I drive, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't never like to post and let everybody know what I got going on.
It ain't even about all that.
But then, like, I come from a different era where, like, what you posting, you know what I'm saying, that can create a target for yourself.
But here's the thing, because it ain't even about the era, because I see motherfuckers from the same generation as us straight flexing on social media, flashing the money, always posting the cars, what they got in their crib. Don't even understand that. That makes you a target. Them motherfuckers that you think are your friends will target you and come up in your shit, like, and straight you out of town because you flexing on social media, letting everybody know you out in Vegas or wherever.
You in Vegas, stay in your crib.
And they in your crib. And then you come back like, oh, my crib got broke into. Dude.
Yeah, they filming that.
Those the motherfuckers that you know. You play yourself.
Oh, yeah, they going to put that on social media, too. Damn, look at this.
Yeah, stop flexing on social media. That's a word of advice. Word of advice. That's off topic here, but word of advice. Stop flexing on social media.
It's off topic, but it's on topic.
Yeah.
It all goes with the insecurities.
Yes. People constantly posting that shit like, what do you feel you're lacking within you that you feel you gotta be on social media capping like this all day long and you know what I'm saying?
Because nobody's gonna put nothing terrible. Let's be honest.
Nobody's posting their failures.
If you post a picture, you think you look fire on that picture.
Fire. Oh, they took like 15 selfies.
Hey, I take 100 selfies
before they get that
just
one.
To get that
if you see my camera roll, I take 100 selfies before I get that 1-2 good takes.
And that's the one you're going to put up.
And I'm not even that girl. I don't know how to work them angles. I don't do all that extra shit. I'm just take a picture and hopefully it works out. I don't do all that. This is all new to me. For real. Like, that's for real. Like, I ain't never been that girl in the mirror, in the camera. Like, it's just not my thing. But, no, you know, not knocking nobody who does it because people make a great living off doing that shit.
Absolutely.
Like, put me in the game, guys. Like, put me in the game.
If you make bread off of it, that's something totally different.
If you eat, then roll with it.
Exactly. Hey, exactly. But, yeah, I think it's definitely an insecurity. I look at it as a real life, you know, I need therapy type shit because what are you, why do these likes matter? You know, people post for likes. What are you seeking? Were you not loved enough as a child? Do you need a hug? Like, what is it? People be lonely and they post on social media.
Videos if they ain't got enough likes on.
Yeah, well, straight delete it. I've deleted shit because I didn't feel that way the next day. Like, I done posted shit on some I'm tipsy, I'm high shit, and the next morning I ain't feel that way no more. So I deleted it. But regardless of likes, I don't do it for the likes. If I see something and I feel like posting it, I'm going to put it out there. You know what I'm saying? Pictures I put out there, it's content because of what I'm doing. Like, I only go on social media, go hard like this.
Right.
In my mind, I think I'm going hard solely for a purpose. It's a reason. It's a method to my madness. If I ain't got shit going on and I'm like, if I'm not where I want to be in my life, I'm not posting on social media. I've deleted the app. I'm focusing on coming back, doing or focusing on whatever it is I'm focused on. But
like the crazy thing for me, like with the social media thing, like when I first got my very first Facebook account, that's what my picture is on Instagram right now.
It's still your picture. Ain't changed shit.
I ain't changed shit.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. You know what I mean? But
I feel you.
I'm trying to get into like the social media thing, but I don't know. I'm just a private person, man. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the
I
same
agree.
way, man. I don't be on there either.
Right.
I lurk.
Yeah, I'm a lurker.
Fucking lurkers.
Call me a lurker.
Here you're lurkers.
I'm a damn lurker.
But I like people's photos though.
I don't like shit.
I be liking people's photos, man.
I don't like shit, Mo.
You don't. And I know you on there. I know you on there. The mine I get on him. I be like, I saw you like such and such shit. Like, he be liking them celebrity shit. Why you ain't like my picture? This
like
shit I say to him.
And be like, damn, like, mine like.
And that's the thing. That's another thing, right?
They might, though.
They don't give a fuck.
Come up on one, though.
People on social media. Let's talk about it. Y'all love. Here's the thing. On my mama, you can scroll any celebrity, any shade room, TMZ. I've never liked shit. Okay, I take that back. I liked one thing, and that was some shit Vanessa Bryant posted after the shit with Kobe Bryant. That's the only time I ever liked a celebrity post. Because this is my mindset. They ain't liking my shit. They ain't following me back.
They probably don't even know you like it.
Don't know I exist. There's so many people liking their shit. They don't know I exist. But y'all go hard for these celebrities, post comment
But
on that
won't like a
shit,
person
like
that
it.
you see on
But
a
a motherfucker
day-to-day
that
basis,
you know, that you a regular old Joe like me, y'all just skip over my shit, and I don't feel away because I don't take it personal.
You sure?
You know.
But my thing is,
I'm just
why would you
speaking.
do a celebrity and why wouldn't they do you?
But this
what
is
you're
the
saying.
conversation. I'm just speaking, but I promise you, like, I don't feel away because you can also scroll my news feed or scroll my like section on Instagram and Facebook. I like everybody's shit. I like everybody's shit. If I feel like commenting and engaging, I'm gonna comment. I don't give a fuck who you are except for celebrities, because guess what? They not gonna see that shit.
They don't even know you.
And I'm gonna end up in a debate with some motherfucker who's sitting at home with not doing shit with themselves, but want to argue with a motherfucker like me on social media. So I keep my opinion to myself. But that's real talk. Like, y'all scrolling like these people celebrity shit all day long,
and they don't know.
And they don't even know you exist.
Absolutely.
But a motherfucker like me that's trying to get to their status, you won't even. You ain't even trying to boost me. Don't even want to stroke my ego. Don't subscribe. But the motherfuckers that are supporting is mad love, and the people who not supporting is mad love, because I still like and comment on your shit.
Because think about this though, it's gonna always come full circle.
It's gonna always come full circle. And look, what's meant to be gonna be. It's not a single soul that can stop.
Nope.
Where you going?
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
You get them, girl.
Once you surrender to that path, it's not a single soul that's going to be able to stand in the way of what's paving itself for you. So
absolutely.
That's, I understand that that's some shit within you that you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? But understand, I'm a reflection of you, sis. I'm a reflection of you, bro. So hey. Anyhow, back on topic.
Everybody's supporting. We've been jumping around. You did.
That's right. Hey, that's what's up, though. That's what's up. I love it. I love it. What else we talking about?
Okay, let's speak on this. Faithfulness. That is a huge thing that I think. I wouldn't even say men. I would say men and women based on just lust.
In this day and age, because
the flesh is weak.
The flesh is weak. It's always been weak. Sex is so readily available. People don't even look at
none of that
sex
shit
as something that's valuable. They don't look at it as something that's sacred. Like my mom, my aunties, you know what I'm saying? Your mama, my Aunt Lynn, my mom, they told me and the other girls in the family, Keisha, Tip, Angel, all of us, like, you just can't be giving that away. Like, that's their raw shit. Like, you just can't give it away. So, that shit stuck in my head. I don't just be out here thotting it up. Now, don't get me wrong. I've had lots of sex.
I don't want to know about that. We were just talking about the faithfulness shit. Come on, Mo. God damn.
My man. But with the same people, I'll just say that. They don't want to know about that. My editor doesn't want to. But with the same people, I don't just be out here thotting it up, giving it away. Now, don't get me wrong, I've had some
you said
situations
that we know.
where the next day I was like, yeah, I probably should have did that. But that's neither here nor there.
Right.
But faithfulness.
Yeah.
With the world the way that it is right now, where sex is readily available to people, where it's not considered sacred. You don't just lay down with somebody because you love them, you care about them, and you're just, performing an act of intimacy based off of those things. Where one night stands, like it's not frowned upon. Like the day and age that we live in, anything goes. Is not frowned upon. I
think that's scary. I think that's
it's very scary.
It's expected for a man.
It's a double standard. I was just going to say that. I was just going to say that. Like, I got boys, and I'm like, fuck away.
You're going to tell those boys.
Oh, no.
And you ain't going to say that.
You're like, do not save yourself. Save yourself for marriage. And that's the shit I grew up with.
Hold on. I'm not going to say save yourself for marriage.
Okay.
But I'm going to say make sure that the person that you're dealing with is somebody that means something to you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because
me and one of my homeboys, we was talking the other day, and we was talking about how a lot of times you don't even know the person that you're dealing with. Like you probably had sex with this person, you don't even know their birthday.
Right.
No. You don't know their middle name or last name.
Yeah.
Right.
You know? And that's scary. I think that's scary, especially for women. Because I look at women in a different light than I do a man. A man, and there's no excuse about that, but I think a man is just a man. You know what I'm saying?
We're made
a
to
man,
conquer.
You don't really care who you deal with.
Yeah, because we're
I
made
think
to
that
conquer.
a woman has to have feelings in order to be able to, you know, actually want to sleep with a person or lay down with a person. That's what I think.
Well, which ties into the whole faithfulness thing with men and their insecurity.
Absolutely.
Because as a man, we just out trying to conquer pussy.
Yeah.
No matter who it comes from, what it look like, what it's attached to.
It don't matter.
As long as it's a
And
hole,
there-
then we can throw something in.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
A woman it's an emotional attachment.
But it's not no more.
But here's
Well,
the thing.
different.
with some women, it still is.
Therein lies
Yeah.
the problem. Y'all are, it's a conquer to y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all
Right.
out here trying to conquer. And I told this to my homeboy
It's another notch in your
recently.
belt.
Absolutely.
Fellas, I want to give y'all some advice and then I'm going to let D continue. Instead of trying to get the pussy,
Mm-hmm.
try doing something to make her want to give you the pussy.
Yeah.
Marinate on that. Continue.
I mean, that was kind of all I was saying.
You just fucked up the whole dramatics of it and
just-
No,
everything.
but
I mean, that was just the sum up.
But what you basically, to go back on what D was saying, you know, we don't value it.
Not
you
like
know,
y'all do.
Y'all, like, you're supposed to value yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't value the woman like that. You know what I'm saying? What we value more is how you are, how you act. You know, your aura. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
what we value. We
Some
don't
of
really
y'all.
we
Some
don't-
of y'all do.
I
Some
think
men
like
don't.
with the sex thing, the sex is just sex.
Yeah, it is what
You know
it
what I'm
is.
saying? It is what it is. Most of the time, to be honest, and this is another thing that I want to talk about when we talking about with the sex. Men ain't really tripping on how long, none of that shit. You
Okay.
just trying to get yours off. That's it.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you trying to impress a girl that you probably, or a woman that you want to be around. That's the
Right.
only time that you really want to put that extra work in. But
Go
for
hard
most
on that
men,
first
when you horny because you trying to release. That's it.
Right.
And once you release, you a totally different person than what you was
Don't touch
before.
me.
for real. That's how I feel.
Don't want to
You know?
cuddle or nothing.
Because it ain't about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
when
about
you-
a release.
It's just a release. That's
It's
why I
just a
feel
nut.
as though most men, you know, you go on that hunt. You trying to, you know.
That's
you
why
just trying
most
to-
men go and get prostitutes and just pay.
Nah, men don't do no shit like that.
I know men who do.
Yeah,
Nah,
it's
we
easier
ain't
that way.
We ain't moving like that, Mo. I hope not. Shit, that's crazy.
I hope y'all not, but I do. I absolutely know men who would rather go
Just
pay
go
for
pay
it.
and be done with it.
And I won't say a prostitute, like not on the
But just
corner
somebody who don't
prostitute,
care.
but somebody who's going to
Yeah.
take money for it and just go ahead and get that off and you move
Mhm.
on with their day. Like,
Pay them to
yeah,
leave.
Right.
that's
I just think we don't really look at sex like that as a value.
I do.
And that's why I
that's
feel-
my problem.
Well, that's the thing.
That's
He's
what I'm saying.
We don't as
That-
men.
that's
me.
y'all, but that's my problem in the world trying to date.
Mm-hmm.
And because every woman is just giving it away,
Right.
it's difficult for a woman like me who's not just giving it away and
For a
who
man to
want-
value it.
Yes, to value.
Well,
Like,
on the flip
what
side
are
of
you
that-
going to wait around for me for when
when you
Keisha
can go
down
right-
the block
Exactly.
go rock
Your
you know,
And
not
it-
my sister, not my sister Keisha or my cousin Keisha, but Keisha from down
Yeah.
the block. You know what the fuck I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? Quit playing.
But
But that's
if you
why I
don't
say
value
it's,
yourself, then how you gonna expect somebody else to value you? Is
I mean,
But what
flip
she's
side to
saying is kind of hard for a man to want to take a woman serious when
Yeah, well-
she's holding out.
and so many
when
people
all
throw
he gotta
pussy in
do
their
is
face. Step
move
outside.
on down to the
90%
next
of the time, that's what it's all about. Like, and don't get me wrong, I met some guys that were genuinely interested in getting to know me and wanting to date me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I've met plenty of guys that just wanted to fuck me.
Yeah.
And, you know, I made the decision whether I want to deal with them on their level or not.
Right.
But, which brings me full circle to where I'm at now, where I'm not, you know, dealing with nobody. I've been on some chill shit. Leave me alone.
Right.
But there are those 3 guys that can hit me up if they like to.
Mo,
we won't say any names.
While I'm on here, Mo,
if you're watching,
I don't want to know about none of that. I don't want to know about anything that you do that's nasty. I don't want to know about none of that shit.
Neither does her editor.
Nor does my editor, nor does my ex-husband.
Yeah,
but
he don't want to know either.
Y'all on my podcast, so I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say. So I ain't say nothing nasty.
That's some pure fuckery right there, bro.
I just said hit my line. Hit your girl. But that's neither here nor there.
Y'all don't hit her line. Don't hit her line.
Why they hating on me? My heart is open. I'm ready.
No, she not.
So, anyhow. What else? Yeah, I agree. I agree with what you're saying. What were we talking about?
We were talking about the
faithfulness.
Faithfulness.
Man.
Yes, it's difficult for a man. It's difficult for everybody to be faithful.
I think for women, I think it's a lot easier because y'all.
No,
I think y'all.
Let me break it down to you, cuz let me set some shit in perspective. As a married man, you probably get hit on a consistent basis. You know what I'm saying? Women probably look at you like, oh, look at that. And women are way more aggressive nowadays than they were back then. I can't even say that, but I just know women are aggressive. Mm-hmm. Men are even more aggressive, and I can tell you facts. Mm-hmm. Your wife gets, when she goes out in public, your wife go get a look. Mm-hmm. Probably for every 10 guys she encounter, 3 of them probably gonna have the nuts to say something slick. Whether it's and not even necessarily
she's
slick.
More acceptable, accessible.
I won't say more accessible. I'm just trying to shed light that just like you go out in public and you probably get hit on. Mm-hmm. She getting hit on too, and she might not come back and tell you that shit every time because it made her feel good. Let's think back on the Aisha Curry shit. Remember when she was talking about how the fellas don't, hit on her and say,
then she started getting hit up.
And then she started getting hit up, and now she back in the news because she just showcased her new body. She done went on a diet and she got this banging ass body, right? Mm-hmm. That goes back to her. Like that's some shit. We as women, we want to know other motherfuckers looking at us, other motherfuckers checking us out, and they want us. It strokes our ego, but that's the human in us, and you too.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Your ego mad stroke when a female come at you and say some slick shit,
right?
Just so you can say I'm married. You know what I'm saying? As a woman, just so you can say I'm taken, I'm married, I'm in a relationship. But it strokes your ego and it lets you know that damn, I still got that shit. I still got it.
But his wife's ego should be stroked too because somebody's hitting on what she getting.
Oh, if I'm with my guy, I've been places with guys that I'm dating where women were checking them out and vice versa, and that shit made me feel good, like cause this motherfucker with me. Or when a guy say something slick to me and I'm with a guy I'm dating, that's gonna make him feel good because I would think, and I've had conversations with a guy that I was dating where a guy said some shit to me and like it turned him on. He you know what I'm saying? It makes you feel good. Like that's all me.
Yeah, it does.
So
it do.
Hey,
I guess it does.
I say take
it kind of piss you off a little bit too.
I say take those free drinks. Shit.
Oh yeah. Me and my wife, we already got a system. We got a system. If we out kicking it, she go to the bar, she getting 2 of them.
Yeah. Let me get 2 drinks and she bring it back to you.
That's how we do it.
I'm all for that free drink.
You know what I mean? And it ain't about being cheap or nothing, but it's just
hey, if they're offering, we're gonna take. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. I get it. I
take it. You know
shit, just like that one night we had without. And fucking the dude was talking to the girl and the one girl was just sitting there. I was like, I finna just go talk to her and help this dude out.
Right.
I ain't want nothing from the girl. I just bought her a drink.
Yep.
I played fucking wingman to some random dude I ain't even know.
Absolutely. And
we bailed out. Yeah, he bagged her, we bailed out.
Right. So
that's very kind and thoughtful and considerate of you, Damon, for helping this guy out.
He's a nice guy.
He's a very nice guy. He's absolutely a very nice guy. He's a good guy. He's one of the good guys. Ladies, if you're looking for a man, are you single? He's with his baby mama. I love my baby mama. I never let her go.
You keep forgetting I got kids with you, so you my baby mama too.
I am not your baby mama. I am your ex-wife.
You might edit this whole part out.
Leave this part in. I am not your baby mama. I am your ex-wife. Let's get it right.
Yeah, nuts.
Let's get it right.
Yeah.
So,
Can we mention our podcast on your show?
If y'all
finally
want
got
to,
a name.
What's y'all name?
You want to say it? You can say it.
Go ahead.
You say it.
Go ahead, bro.
You say it.
Go ahead.
Y'all should have gave it to me earlier because I could have introduced y'all.
We ain't
introduction.
gonna do that until once we got everything set up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I want to roll it out the right way.
All right, cool.
You know,
Well, so you don't want to say the name?
Nah, don't say no.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. So I think another thing that I think men have trouble with is listening. What you think about that, D?
I think women don't listen either, man.
You think so?
Yeah, I know that for a fact.
Mm-hmm.
You're just speaking off of your experience with me, cause
No, I'm not just. You're not the only person I've ever been with, Monique.
I'm kind of like it's kind of like I am.
Anyway, see, she's not listening.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, they don't listen either, man. But
Right.
we
But
don't listen.
I think that's something that if we listen more, probably would make everything a lot better.
Oh yeah, that goes both ways too. Because the thing about it is when people are talking, the other person just waiting for them to stop so they can talk. Nobody's actually taking it in.
Right, comprehend.
They just fucking watching the lips. Once they lips stop, then
Now
they
wanna
start.
say what they
want
wanna
to say what they want to say.
Right.
Nobody's fucking taking the time to say, "Fuck it." All right, I heard everything that you said. Here's what you have a problem with this, and this.
And I actually understand.
And I understand why you have a problem with this, and this. But I also have a problem with this, and this.
Right. But for the most part, like with men, I think we just ramble. We just ramble. You know what I'm saying? And then like for women, you really don't want to hear a woman talking.
They nag because it sounds like nagging.
Yeah,
I don't nag.
I think
it does sound like nagging, more like let's take for instance me, right? I can go home.
Nobody's gonna beat your ass today.
She don't do shit. She don't do nothing.
It's just content for the podcast.
Yeah. But I mean, it ain't like I said nothing crazy.
No,
I ain't saying nothing crazy, but I ain't no punk either. But what was I finna say? Like as far as like the nagging thing, you know, most of the time when a woman is talking to you, because y'all really try to treat men as if we're kids.
Like they want the kids, yeah.
And we're not kids.
I don't treat men as I have, but that's because I was dating in the fucking sandbox in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
But now I've just come to a clear and conscious awareness of myself and how I deal with people, especially men, to where I know how to address. Like, I know how to communicate and I know how to listen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm dating somebody, I know how to take constructive criticism. I know how to listen if they're telling me they don't like something or they don't, their likes and dislikes. I get it. And I'm pretending to be something that I'm not. Just more so, I'm talking on like an in-depth relationship where I've just learned.
Right.
And I've observed myself well enough and I've come full circle with who I am as a person, as a woman, when I'm interacting on all different levels where I get it.
Right.
And I know how to handle myself and I adapt and adjust to each situation to where I know how to listen and I know how to speak and communicate correctly because men get offended by certain shit.
Absolutely.
Men get turned off by certain shit when
especially
it comes to a
like
woman.
When you feel as though like you're being nagged, like I'm not a kid.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man. I mean, we can have a conversation, but sometimes men just like for their egos to be stroked too.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Even like if you playing us, you know what I'm saying? You could be pump faking or whatever. But for you to nag, more than likely a person is not gonna listen to you.
Right.
Yeah. A man most definitely ain't gonna listen to you. He's just like, okay, when are you gonna shut the fuck up?
Right.
So we can move on.
Because all you hearing is womp, womp,
It sound like Charlie
womp,
Brown.
womp,
It sound like
womp,
Charlie
womp.
Brown.
Absolutely, bro.
I get it. I get it, and that's why I deal the way that I deal when it comes to guys. You know what I'm saying? And I understand where you're coming from, especially being in a marriage for 13 years.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That requires hard work.
It does.
And dedication and communication.
Yep.
And I know it gets difficult trying to constantly put yourself in this person's shoes.
Yeah.
I get it. I understand that.
And a lot of people don't understand also, like, just because you've been with somebody so long doesn't mean that that person isn't growing and you're not growing. Like, what you met in the beginning might be something totally different from where you are now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
From a maturity level or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's the person is different, so you're both growing together. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta grow together.
The way you may perceive things may be something totally different from how she does. You know what I'm saying? But back in the day, I probably was rocking the same way.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I think it's more, you just got to kind of learn each other. You know what I'm saying? Especially like men. I think we need to learn our women to know what pushes their buttons, what doesn't, what they like, what they don't like. But then you got to have a communication too, because a lot of times when you with somebody for such a long time, it'll be like, you should already know who I am. You should know what I like. You should know what to get me. You know what I'm saying? And not have that conversation with the person. And that can turn out bad too, because it's like, okay, you want me to guess what you like. Sometimes, like me personally, I don't know about you, D, but me personally, I like to be given instructions. Tell me.
Yeah.
Tell me if you like this. Tell me if you don't. I'm not a mind reader. Tell me what you like.
Well, I mean, that's the thing about men. We're pretty straightforward. We're fucking eat at 6. You got to be there at 6. We like pretty straightforward. Mm-hmm. Like, women like the whole guessing game.
Being spontaneous.
Yeah, I don't fuck that guessing game. I don't like that shit. Fucking,
I mean, when it's new, when it's new, yeah.
Oh,
but like when you've been with somebody for so long, like, and it might sound crazy, like, damn, well, you should already know what this person like, but shit changes.
Yeah, every night.
You know what I'm saying? It changes. Like, you might love this type of ice cream, but now you rocking with something new.
With something else, right?
So it's like, damn, you gonna have to, let's just communicate where you can give me the instructions on what you need, what you don't need, and that'll make it easier for you and me.
Right.
Yeah, you just say that.
I'm better in if you tell me what you want.
That's how I feel.
And I am. I'm a very, you know that about me. I'm a very direct person. Fuck off, D. But for real, quit bullshit. But and even if you don't know me, the people that do know me, I'm a very direct person. I'm going to tell you exactly what it is and what it ain't going to be. I'm going to tell you what I like, my dislikes. I'm going to tell you what I want and don't want. That goes in line with everything. You know that about me.
But on the flip side of that, are you willing to accept somebody saying that back to you?
What you want and don't want?
Yeah, dislikes and don't likes about you.
Communicate with me. Tell me what it is. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Tell me what I'm doing right. Like, I want that. And when that shit comes along, the world won't know, because that's going to be the motherfucker that comes on social media. And I'm going to let the world, I want to tell the world about you just so they can get
be
jealous.
Chasing like,
hey, I want to tell the world about you just so they can be jealous.
Lord, that motherfucker.
On me, like, when I come into contact with that motherfucker that's going to tell me what it is and what it ain't going to be, their likes and dislikes, and they're going to accept and embrace me telling them what it is it ain't going to be and what my likes and dislikes are, oh, we're going to take over the whole motherfucking world. I promise you that. We're going to take over, like,
do you believe in love at first sight? Love at first sight?
Lust.
Or lust?
I believe in lust.
Like, you believe you can meet somebody and be like, okay.
There's one person, and I'm finna keep it 100. There's one guy that, from the moment I laid eyes on him, I had all the fucking plans in the world.
But did you know him? Like, did you know him? Like, prior to you seeing him, like,
no.
You had no conversation.
I met this is the last situationship that I was in. I met this man in the airport, and from the moment I laid eyes on him, the moment we locked eyes and smiled at each other, I had plans for this man. Right. And we went back and forth for 2 years, but hey, I'm here right now, so hey.
So it doesn't exist, you think, then?
I'm not gonna say it doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? Because when I looked at this man, I saw and I'm talking instant, immediate, locked eyes with this man. Like, I knew from that, like, in that moment, I was like, look
This
at
is
this,
it.
like this, look at this guy.
Mhm.
Didn't know shit about this man. Like I literally looked at him and was like, this guy, like what? Like I knew some shit. I knew something was finna crack off. And like I said,
You believe it was a higher power
like
that
it,
brought
yeah,
them
like
together?
the odds of us interact and bumping into each other the way that we did, and just the day that we spent together in that airport. Like we literally spent the whole day together. We had I said this before in one episode. We had a delayed flight. My flight was flying to Atlanta to get me back to St. Louis.
Right.
And from that delayed flight in that airport in Cleveland to us getting to Atlanta and him sitting in the airport waiting on my flight to come, that time we spent together was like, I walked away from that conversation. The realist in me was like, quit dreaming. But the dreamer in me, that optimistic motherfucker in me, I had our whole lives planned.
You was like, it's real.
Like I knew this shit was real. And you know what I'm saying? The back and forth that we did for the 2 years that we were doing it was some of the dopest shit ever.
I got you.
Some of the dopest shit ever. But you know, unfortunately, it had to end, and I said in the last episode I was done speaking on this shit, but I don't know what we're doing right now. I haven't talked to dude. You know what I'm saying? So
I just feel as though
we're
like,
here.
With the foundation though, like for me, you know what I'm saying? I feel as though like if you lay a positive foundation, it's endless what can happen. You know what I'm saying?
But two people
like,
got to be committed, and they both have to want it and be on the same page. And go after that shit relentlessly and fearlessly. Like, that's the problem nowadays. Motherfuckers be scared. Everybody thinks somebody running game. Everybody think they're playing games. And my heart be sincere as fuck. If I say I'm interested and I tell you, you got my undivided attention, you have my undivided attention. I'm not a player. And I had guys tell me, Mo, you a player. I'm not a player. I swear to God, I'm not a player. I've tried to be a player, but I'm silly. I'm goofy as fuck. Cause
it ain't gonna work.
I be mixing up scenarios, calling people the wrong names. I do send the wrong text. I'm that girl. I'm that goofy ass. Like, I'm the awkward black girl.
Right.
And so I don't do this shit. I don't try to be a player. I'm not out here trying. And people have that perception that I am a player. I'm not. I'm solo dolo until I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And once I commit, I'm committed. Even with the lamest of motherfuckers that I was dating. Like, when I said I was in this shit, I was in it. Like,
you was rocking with them for real.
Wasn't looking. I had tunnel vision. Wasn't no other motherfucker relevant to me. But guys see me and assume that I'm a player, and I'm not. Guys, I'm not a player. My heart is sincere. I've just been looking for love in all the wrong places.
I think what's meant for you is meant for you. You know what I mean?
That's real talk.
That's
real talk.
What's meant for you, meant for you. Who you supposed to be with, you will be with.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Regardless of like how much effort you put into it and all that, man. I think majority of the time what's supposed to happen gonna happen anyway.
That's real talk.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's gonna happen, bro. Like, ain't nothing you can do about it. I mean, it might take a while, you know, but what's supposed to happen gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. But for now, I'm cool and B. I'm just chilling. I'm just doing me, doing this podcast shit.
There's some cool shit with all the fuckers out there, man. I'm feeling that shit.
I'm fucking with it.
Hello, fuckers.
Here they go.
What's happening with y'all?
Here they go. Well, yeah, so.
And another thing, for those who do watch, subscribe. Do that.
Subscribe.
Just hit that button.
Hit that subscribe button.
It ain't hard.
Watch the content. I just learned something on YouTube. When you guys are subscribing on YouTube, if you don't watch at least like a minute or two of the content, they'll unsubscribe you because they look at it as a dummy account. So if you subscribe, watch, and this goes for anybody out there. Like, if you're subscribing, watch a few minutes of the content so that YouTube knows that you're not a fake account and they don't automatically delete you. That's something that I learned from one of the groups that I'm in on Facebook. So yeah, if you're subscribing, watch a few minutes of the content for me. But I am on Anchor and Spotify, Pure Phuckery, the podcast. So follow me there, Anchor, Spotify. But if you want to see the actual video footage of Pure Phuckery, the podcast, podcast. You find us on YouTube. I am on Facebook and Instagram. Facebook, Monique Ross. Instagram, you can find me at pure_Phuckery or Soul Sophisticated 1. Soul is spelled S-O-O. Sophisticated SOPHICASTISTED 1. Soul Sophisticated 1 on Instagram, and on Twitter, I'm SoMo. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Go ahead.
Before we get out of here, one quick question for all three of us.
Okay.
One album, if you're on a desert island.
Okay.
One album and one movie. What's the one album or the one movie that you will have with you on that island?
That I can rock and watch.
Yeah.
Damn.
One album, one movie.
Wow, that's only one?
The album gotta put you in different vibes. So
one album.
It just depends.
And this is
all right. Well, we'll go 3.
3 albums.
3 albums, 3 movies.
Damn.
Still.
No. I got it, but I just don't want to fuck up.
That's heavy.
You know what I mean?
That's deep. All right, my 3 albums are going to be The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Okay.
That's a good one.
I'm going to have SZA Control.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to have Jay-Z's The Blueprint 1. I think it's, I want to say volume 1. I think it's volume 1. Movie, do it gotta be one movie or can it be like
3.
a series?
It'd be 3 movies.
3 movies. Definitely Kill Bill, both volumes, volume 1 and volume 2. That's my shit. Mm-hmm. And then I would probably say Set It Off, maybe. Set It Off. That's my shit. That's my shit.
Movie, but I don't know if I can be stuck with it.
That's my shit.
I mean, but this is your choice, not mine.
Exactly.
For me, my three albums would definitely be. This is gonna be a sleeper. Y'all never guess this one. BG, Cash Money.
I already know. Fucking BG was your shit. You was bumping that shit when you was in high school, bro.
That was my shit.
He was the only motherfucker bumping BG, bro.
It puts me in a zone. Nas, I Am, and Tupac, Me Against the World. That'll be my 3 albums.
Right.
My 3 movies, that's easy. That's gonna be Malcolm X, New Jack City,
New Jack City, dog. Okay.
Cause you gotta throw some comedy in there. Something
Yes.
Right.
So I love those 3 movies.
Damn, man, this is hard. Y'all know I love music too. Fuck. I'm gonna have to go. Damn. Movies. I'm gonna go with movies first because I gotta make sure my albums be right. So I'm gonna go Casino. I like Casino.
All right.
Casino was good.
I'm gonna do a comedy. I'm gonna do Coming to America.
Classic.
Right.
That's a classic. And then probably Menace to Society. Can I squeeze enough? It's gotta be 3, huh?
Gotta be 3.
Damn, I don't know if I want Boys in the Hood or Menace to Society. Which one would y'all pick?
I would go with for me, I would go with Menace because I've seen Boys in the Hood like too many times.
I would go with Menace because I just fucks with the storyline a little more.
Alright, so those would be my 3.
That's what's up.
And then for albums, shit, I'm gonna have to go fuck. I like Sade. Sade put me in a nice little cool vibe.
Alright.
On some laid back shit. I like
See, I feel bad because I be listening to my jazz music now.
Nah.
What?
I mean, you don't listen to Sade.
Well, I'm solo bolo.
Coltrane and Miles Davis, like,
yeah,
you know, shit like that. So
I got 3 albums.
That's hard. Go ahead and do yours. But it's still hard because I forgot about like J. Cole, Forest Hills Drive. Like, that's my shit. I don't know if I can take that.
I got a bunch of my shit.
Okay,
too.
all right. I'm gonna quit. Go ahead, cause I'll go ahead.
I'm gonna go with Sade. I like this is new, and y'all already know my cat Fab, so I'm gonna go Summertime Shootout 3. Cause that's right. Like a whole vibe. Like you got all different type of joints.
I fucks with it.
So I'm gonna go Summertime Shootout 3, Sade, and American Gangster, Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Damn good.
Yeah,
album.
that American Gangster Jay-Z so hard.
My favorite Jay-Z album is fucking Volume 1 because my favorite song on there.
What's your favorite song?
My favorite Jay-Z song of all time is "You Must Love Me."
You must know.
I don't even know what the hell that is, bro.
I have to hear it.
I gotta listen to it on volume 1.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, there's Summertime Shootout 3, Sade, and American Gangster. Them would be mine.
All right.
Yeah, so.
I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with it. All right, y'all. That's it for today's episode, Pure Phuckery, the podcast. We're going to title this episode Men's Insecurities and the Expectations We as Women Put on
I thought we were gonna
our
go with
men.
2 dicks and a pussy.
No, that's
Jeez,
not what we're going to name this episode. But yeah, it's way too much testosterone in the room for me right now. I'll catch you all in the next episode. Drop those comments, like, subscribe. I appreciate you all. Thank you to my special co-host, my cousin,
Thanks,
Big
fuckers.
Tony, Big Lil Tony,
Big
and the
Lil Tony.
ex-husband.
Thanks for having me back,
D-Money.
fuckers.
All right,
Y'all
I'll
cool,
catch
man.
y'all later. Peace.
Peace.